Movimiento naranja. Take it off and delete it.
Alright, take 3.
Recording already?
Yes, recording.
Okay, so it all started when...
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about how my house is haunted. Yes, this house. Okay, well, it all started when we bought a house. We bought this house. We weren't even looking for a house in the first place. We were just like, oh, look, it's a house. Like, it's on
near
sale. It's near everyone else's house.
Yeah, it's in town, in the
Yeah,
center of town.
Oh. So then we're like, oh yeah, let's look at it and let's walk in, and then like they're like, oh look, I like it. It was trash. It was trash.
Through neighbors that someone
Shut up.
died.
Okay, that's not even the entire story.
Whatever. That's your version.
Okay. So we bought the house.
Okay, I bought the house.
The house was trash. Mm-hmm. So we had like, this was not the house like it used to be like 5 years ago. It was trash.
Okay.
And so they didn't tell us that the house was haunted. They ended up buying the house and selling, like they sold it off to us. They put the sold sign on it. This lady, first of all, the neighbor, she comes in. She's like, "This is my property," and we're like, "Girl, we just bought this property."
Yeah.
She's like, "But you're taking parts of my property."
And she's talking about a tree. She was like complaining about a tree that was on their property. They're like, "Yeah, you see this fence?" And it was like it wasn't even on the tree.
Yeah, the fence was like, here's a tree, like here's a tree, and then here's a fence. So the fence was like on this side of the tree, and it was supposed to be on this side of the tree. So then she like grabbed her fence, ripped it out of the ground, and she's like, "Look, this is my territory." I was like, "Okay, whatever, you can have it." And
Karen's like, "Okay, I don't get.
You can have it. It's fine. Like it's just a tree and a fence." Honestly, so we started remodeling the house, and it took like a year, and like. It's still not ready, like it's still not done completely. It's my story, I tell my story. And we started like feeling weird things, but we just like ignored it because like, you know, it's just like your hallucination.
Yeah, you thought it was just your imagination and all that.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah, you know where you're like.
Like I'm just tripping, like I didn't see that.
It's a new house, you know, you gotta get used to it.
Yeah, we knew nothing about the background of this house, like who had lived here before. They didn't even tell us. They were just like in a hurry to get out of here. And we just bought the house. You know how when you have to change the property, the name
has to be.
They changed it for us.
Dang. So they changed. So like they did all the work for y'all. Like, all right, let's do it.
They paid off the thing. Anyways, are you recording again?
Yeah, it says record right there. You can see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh my god, I can't say it.
No, just go.
Okay.
What?
Night, it started getting creepy. Like the house, like we have a lot of windows, but I still don't know why it's so dark. Even when you have like the windows open,
it's still dark.
Yeah, it's really dark. And so at night, it started getting really extra creepy because you would like see a bunch of like figures, and you just start tripping out. Like, oh my god, did I just see that? But it's like, maybe I'm just like playing with.
You weren't
like,
sure.
Yeah, you weren't sure.
Maybe it was
you
like
just like tripping out. And then I used to have a light in this corner. Yeah, right there. And it was a touch sensitive light. At night, I would leave it like on the lowest setting because I was still scared, like the dark, you know. And at midnight or around 3 a.m., I would wake up out of nowhere, and I would see that the light would be on the brightest setting, which would freak me out. And then I would like go and touch it to like put it back to the lowest setting. And in the morning, I would wake up and it would be off. And my bed was set up, it was like this way. El cuckoo, I touched it. And so at night you would also feel that someone would come and sit by you. Like, you know how when you're like laying in bed, you can feel like someone coming and sitting like by you because when like
the bed dips.
Yeah, the bed dips. So I would feel it, and like everyone thought I was crazy because you're like, how are you feeling this? Like I don't even feel it at night. And it like tugs at your leg. So then like if I would feel it, ooh, like I would kick so much. I wouldn't feel it in there anymore. And so one night when my mom was in her room and she was like sleeping, like my dad used to work out of town. Mom was sleeping like by herself in her room. She thought that I was in her room, but I was like, I touched her leg or something. Like it's like I thought someone was sitting there, and because I moved my leg, and then I felt something. I woke up and she was like, oh sorry, and she went back to sleep. But then she was like, wait, hold up, who's here? It was just me and my mom living here. Who the hell's on the bed?
Who the hell on the bed? Like, Karen.
She's like, no, not today.
Not today.
You still haven't gotten the priest to come.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Every time we, like, sign up for our house to get blessed, they never call us back. And we've tried like 3 times and they don't come over here.
Like, okay, so what if they make you sign up for no apparent reason, and you're just signing up, but they never get blessed, or the house never gets blessed, you know?
Well, that's exactly what happens. They never come to my house.
Yeah, so they're just making you sign up for no apparent reason, making you think you're gonna get safe. You're gonna feel safe later on.
See, this is why I think the church is the devil sometimes. The old church be playing us.
The old church is a scam.
They don't care about us.
It's a scam. That's what it is.
The church is a scam. Oh my god.
Okay, back up.
It's all a scam.
Back up now. No, back up now. Alright, let's bring it back to the story. So we've hired this person to come cleanse our house. When she came, how it works is that you're supposed to be a 10 out of 10. You're never a 10 out of 10. So we ended up being a 7 out of 10. And so, like, we were supposed to call her back and bring her in again.
Oh,
but then we didn't. So, like, it's probably gone down lower. She's probably like, that thing's gonna come back. They gonna snatch us up now. I know you hired a person to clean us out of here. Now we're gonna clean you out of here. Yeah, they're gonna kill us now. Oh,
They're gonna make you trip like how that old lady died.
We found out that the house was haunted by my neighbors because they were like, oh yeah, the people before you, like someone died in your house, and I was like, what? I'm moving out.
You're just like, what? Like,
skirt.
But y'all never moved out. So.
No, I'm still living here.
Yeah,
sadly.
true.
Like if the kukui comes and like snatch me up,
she's like, okay, take me.
Right.
She's
We're
like,
we're friends now. Anyways, neighbor and that lady were friends. Like, oh, if you ever see her, tell her to come by my house. And tell her to come by my house. I was like, I'm not gonna say their names because I actually know the names of the people who died. Joe and Olivia. Let's call it Joe and Olivia. So Joe and Olivia got married. They had like 3 kids. They had a nice life, you know.
yeah,
For a while.
But
then Joe was a truck driver, and when one night Joe was coming back
from work,
and so he's driving back and he's in an accident. Point of story. And Olivia goes crazy and she never really gets it.
she never
Her
goes
health back.
Like she like goes insane.
Yeah.
Doesn't go back sane.
One night she gets up from her bed and she's walking towards the kitchen, and how my house used to be, like this is like the kitchen had a step, and so you had to go up to that step to get to the kitchen. And so she tripped, she fell, and she hit her head, and she broke her head open. And then no one found out. Like, her kids are already, like, old. They had moved out. No one found out that she was dead, and they left her there for days until someone actually came and saw her dead.
So, like, that's how the house became haunted.
I look fucking gay.
I look fucking cute. What did he just say?
He said I look fucking gay. It's because he is gay.
He is gay.
He is gay. That's right. Gentlemen, hit him up.
Bruno. Oh, hey, you want to date my cousin Bruno?
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a cousin Bruno.
You just saw him. That's why Bruno
he
was posting.
I was trying to get at him.
Yeah, Bruno was sending Alan here signals trying to be like, hey, hit me up, boy.
Get out. Don't wink at anyone unless you're winking at me. Okay.
At me, Karen.
So at night you would lay down, and I was like not scared because I saw this huge figure pass by, and it was this tall man.
Tall,
Like it was a tall, dark shadow. I got up out of my bed. I was like, oh heck no! Where's the holy water? Snatch it! So I was not playing games. They're probably listening to us right now, and they're like, y'all bitches, you gonna get it tonight. My cousin from Mexico, she was living here at the time. These drawers that were reflective, like kind of mirrored.
Oh,
drawers,
yeah.
we had those in the other room. And then she saw a little kid run by. And she saw it in the reflective of the mirror. Yeah, a little kid running by. Cried and crapped herself. They tagged me tonight because they're talking about them.
They're gonna have a party with Karen tonight.
Oh yeah, they're gonna like drag me by my feet. So anyways, that's the story time of how my house is haunted.